Another week to preview up here at Chattanooga. Got a lot on the list. It's a good looking Power Stroke there. I'll catch you on the cars. Start off with this 2009 Honda Accord. Body looks pretty good. Couple small spots. Nothing major, be a good cheap car. Well, no, a Honda with a 116,000 mile ain't gonna be a cheap car. So yeah. Alrighty, runs good. No check engine lights, cold air. Headliner sagging. Windows work. No sunroof. Radio works. Air works good. We'll wait till we get back. Test the heater. Yeah, more than likely I won't be able to afford this car, but it does seem to be a good car. Some auctions do not allow you to pop the hood, believe it or not. Some don't allow you to actually test drive the vehicles. You can just get in them, crank them, put them in gear. Luckily, Dealers Auto Auction of Chattanooga will let you do all the above. They'll let you test drive them, hook your code scanner, pop the hoods. Apparently, the auctions that do not allow you to pop the hood has had several cases of dealers or individuals, I guess it'd be dealers because individuals aren't allowed, of people sabotaging the cars. You know, disconnecting wires and you know, different things of that nature to try to get the car cheaper and to scare off other potential buyers. It's aggravating for the good people out there that play by the rules, but it is what it is. Pilot skin leak probably. See all the hood. Look at the bottom of the oil cap, make sure it's not sludgy. Too bad. Like I say, I look real quick at hardware and it will show signs of rust. That will make me look under it. This one looks good, runs good. We will try to bid on it, of course. A Honda Accord with 116,000 miles is going to be a hot seller. All right. think next we've got that OBS Chevrolet truck. Jeep. Ford's got 230,000 miles, not interested. Shouldn't be interested in this truck, but I have a weak spot. It does need a paint job. Wheels and tires make it look good. That one's leaning in, and it looks like a body lift. Yeah, a little bit of a body lift. Old 350. I don't know if I'd be interested in this. That paint job is going to be more than I want to put in it. Although it is a good looking truck. See if she's got power. Well, valve cover gaskets, has a new AC compressor. That's nice. It is a 350. Let's see if that AC works. It's starting to rain here, guys. Got an ABS light. Air conditioning is cold.
Start implementing that.
Radio works. Both windows work. Clean interior. This will be a nice truck with a paint job. It's in 4-wheel high. I think I put it in 2-wheel. Not a very good turning radius. It's a pretty popular body style here in the South. Don't know if I'd be able to afford it. We're gonna drive it just in case. It does have a cracked dash, typical with all these OBS trucks. Oh, Jesus. The speed bump at 11 miles an hour is terrible. That's the thing when you get into lifted trucks. Sometimes the quality of the installation is not very good. The quality of the parts sometimes is not very good. And sometimes even you get good quality parts and good installation, it just still does not make a good running driving vehicle. This thing has no power, not a passing gear. We'll pull a wet noodle out of a cat's butt. Looks good though. Yeah, I don't think this is for me unless it's $1,200, and I doubt that will happen. Amazing growing up, you get these $500 5.7 liter throttle body motors, and you think they're good. You think they'll pull a trailer, and good heavy duty motor for a truck, which I know they come with big blocks and diesels, but then you move to the next generation and you got the 5.3, and what an improvement. Let's avoid this next speed bump. That was terrible. Yeah, again, I don't think this truck's for me, and unless it's dirt cheap, and I still don't know if I want it. You're just selling the look because it rides like crap. Again, guys, I'm up for criticism. Post your comments. What can I do better? What do you want to see more of? Alright, let's check this Lincoln out. Have good luck with these. 158,000 miles. Does need a set of tires. Clean seat. Carpet's dirty. Seat's been replaced. The bottom seat cover. It stinks. It stinks. We will check that water pump. If you remember from the last video where these water pumps leak. Update on the orange Taurus from the last video. Got the water pump timing chains all replaced. Should start that vehicle today. We have coolant. No staining on the oil pan, so I would not think the water pump is leaking. Let's super dirty. I don't like buying cars in the rain either. You can't tell if the paint's shot or not. Take her for a spin. Is it all-wheel drive? It doesn't have the emblem. These entertainment centers sometimes do not work. That works. That works. Let's get it. This auction's got a good mix for everybody. It's got cheap cars, mediocre cars. They also sell Volkswagen, Audi here, and some of them are so new that you have to be a Volkswagen Audi dealer to actually purchase them. Of course, you know, Volkswagen Audi has a plant here in Chattanooga, and I think this is kind of a storage lot for them as well. They also have GSA, the government auction here, probably once a month. They have bigger trucks. Is that a Duramax? Yes. Campers, flatbeds. Air does not feel super cold. Cool. It's getting better. This thing runs and drives good to be as dirty as it is and in such need of tires. I think we'll put it on our watch list. Be interested in it if it's cheap enough. Really good cars. They're Taurus. This 3.5, 3.7 Ford engine is I think currently my favorite engine at the time. It's in Tauruses, Ford Edge, Ford Flex, the Lincoln counterparts, MKX, MKZ, MKT, which is the Ford Flex counterpart, which is terribly ugly if y'all know what a Lincoln MKT looks like. I have not had the privilege of owning one of those yet. Oh, I'm going in the wrong aisle. Alright, well, I will get this parked and catch you on the next car. Next one on my list is this F-150, but to be honest, it looks a little rough for my liking. The bed would have to be painted. The rear bumper would have to be painted. The tailgate would have to be replaced. I don't know how hard it is to find a tailgate on a step side bed while you're painting. Would have to hit all that. It's even though it only has 137,000 miles, don't think it's for me. It's a shame too, because if this truck was fixed, it would be a neat little truck. Let's just crank it to hear it. Again, if it's, oh, it's dead. Radio don't fit. Yeah. I will pass on that. Let's Going down to this Maxima. Not sure if I should even be looking at a Nissan. 152,000. Fairly clean. Looks like it will need a set of tires. That quarter looks like a different color. I'm probably going to pass on this one, guys. Looks questionable. Let's, I think I got quite a walk to my next one. Let's see. 35, so it should be maybe in front of this orange Dodge Dart. Acura MDX. Did I check this out last time? I think I did. There's something about it I didn't like. It's dead. The way I see it, if you can't put a good battery on a vehicle you're selling at the auction, you don't want to sell it. That and gas. Put gas in your car. It's $5. Yeah, there was something I didn't like about that. I think it had a jumpy transmission or something. Lexus. I think we're looking for a Ford Flex in this lane. I think it's car number 78. We're at 55. And I think I've looked at this one before as well. If I'm right, this one's going to have PO 420, PO 430 codes, and it's going to have nasty seats. Boom. Boom. And it's a smoker. I've already seen this car. I should have notes on it somewhere. All right, let me look at my list and see what's next. I don't see anything around here that looks familiar. I'll be back with you guys and gals in a minute. You just seen the back of actually is on my list. And I don't like it when they put these big bulky flares on there. It seems like they're always trying to cover up something, like maybe this. Yeah. This truck's got 92,000 miles. Not interested. Look at that frame. So, shout out to the people that bid online without looking at these cars. Dash crack. Thinking you're going to get a nice 94,000 mile vehicle, because the close-up pictures won't show you all that rust in there with those flares on it. And I will show you what I'm talking about under the hood. Maybe we can see on this one. Hopefully it won't prove me wrong. Yeah. Yeah, you can see the rust. This is no way around not seeing this one. Yeah. Again, here's another look for the people that bid online without looking at the cars. 120,000 mile Jeep Wrangler. Oh yeah. Oh no. Get a deal. Get a deal. Always check your cars, guys, because all these units that I look at are as is. You'll wind up getting financially hurt. Yeah, that one's the whole bedside's rusted. Yeah, that's the one we looked at last week, the Bondo, over the rust. That was the one with the bad transmission last week. Now look at this 80,000 mile. Did we look at it last week? Clean little RAV4. Clean. Cranks up smooth. No check engine lights. This is the one that people will go crazy bidding on this. This is the V6, little low coolant. Clean in the, looking into the valve cover there. Yeah, this thing will go higher than Giraffe's ears. It's clean. It's nice. Doesn't look like it has any rust. Cold air. We'll watch it, but I'm almost certain I can't afford this one. Ford F-150, 04, 143,000 miles. Oh, good clean little truck. Tearing the carpet, not too big of a deal. It's going to be the 5 Ford truck. Clean, new coolant tank. A little shake to it. So, Hallman Remarketing is a third-party seller. I think a lot of dealers and people use them when they don't want their name noticed, maybe, or their name is not good enough yet. A lot of surface rust. Questionable. I'm not sold on the 5 Ford Tritons anyway. Radio works. Cold air. There's my buddy Jody. Shout out to Metro Auto Mart in Griffin and Zebulon. Brian Adams is the owner. Jody there does a good job of checking over cars. They put good stuff on their lot. So if you're in, I believe it's south of Atlanta, if you're in any area near Griffin, Zebulon, go check them out. Metro Auto Mart. They spend time picking out good cars. I'm not a fan of the way this truck is running, so it's real jumpy. Like I said, I've not had good luck with the 5.4 Tritons. It sounds like every piece of the suspension is shot. So we're gonna circle around and park it right back where we found it. Lord, she's popping and cracking and not happy with life. That's a shame. It's a good, clean truck. 143,000 miles, but don't get a good vibe from it. You know I'm gonna drive this one. 111 on the miles. Not bad. Not bad. Good tires. Clean. Ooh, why would they paint? Why would they paint underneath? About lost you guys. So, let me tell you about the painting. Some people do it to cover up rust. Some people do it to make a nice, clean looking vehicle underneath. All right, is that two? Two colors of coolant. Don't look like it has a leak. Looks fairly clean under here. No rust. I would say they were just painting it to make it look clean. No sunroof, which ironically I like. Good miles. Again, we're gonna, sometimes those do not turn on, and that's when you need replace the module behind. So that turns on. Do max AC. Already cold. Turn the radio off. take this on the full test drive. I'm just gonna zip it up through here. Suspension sounds good. Shift's good. I like it. Again, this one with only 111,000 miles is probably gonna go pretty steep. I'm just a cheap, independent, single member, pretty much a wholesale car lot. Don't really have a car lot, just a few cars at my shop. Mainly sell to a few dealers and a few on Facebook. So sometimes, even though this one's got 111,000 miles, I think it books for around $6,700 at the auction. Retail around 95. I can't get 95 for this. I do a little bit of buy here, pay here financing, but I have not reached out to any lending companies to actually get set up with that. So me selling a $9,500 car. Hold on, let me start over. Me selling a $9,500 Lincoln. Nobody wants that for $9,500. They want that for $9,500. So I think this is more of a mid-tier car. I would love to get it for about $445. Sell it for $65 after, oil change, going through it, detailing. And when I say 45, if I was to purchase this at 45 online, it's going to be more like $5,200 out the door. I mean, the fees are $500-$600 on cars these days. So, plus you got things like that, hard to see in the rain. Another thing, to get top dollar out of it, you can't have flaws like this. Cheap cars sell on Marketplace, like this. They don't care. They just want it to run. Just want it to run. Let's check this Explorer out while we're here. As long as it's not EcoBoost. I'm gonna get a camera holder soon so y'all won't be so jumbled, hopefully. All right. No turbos. Not even gonna drive it, just gonna crank it. That was me. Got a check engine light. Should we check it? Or is this car gonna go for too much? I keep forgetting I can't be listening to music on social media platforms. Let's plug in, see what we got. Catalyst efficiency codes, just one bank, but on something like this, you probably want to go ahead and replace both. It's probably 1,500 to $2,000 in parts. Sometimes they are a little aggravating to replace, but they're worth it. A good, clean Ford Explorer 17 model. Good miles. Definitely keep it on the watch list. All right, well, let me get off here, see where my next cars are at. All right, Malibu. Ugh. Faded paint, hood, roof, top of fenders, trunk. It's terrible. Kind of dirty. Probably gonna pass. Got a check engine light, but it runs decent. Air's starting to get cold. It does run a little rough. Let's go ahead and skip it. Really don't want to deal with the paint. I mean, I know I like to help people with some cheap cars every once in a while, but you gotta like what you're selling, people. Oh, look at there. Some Bondo cracking. On to the next. Check out this Ford Fusion right over here. Good luck with them. I can't remember if this is the 2.5 4-cylinder or the 3.0 6-cylinder, but we're fixing to find out. Paint faded on the bumper. 137,000 miles. Yeah. Dents on the hood. Fender misaligned. No fender liner. Hole in the bumper cover. This may be a no. Oh man. Terrible seat. It stinks. Let's go ahead and say no. Next car. 150,000 mile Accord. Needs paint on the hood, the roof. Yeah, too much paint work. Ooh. Wow, that's 3/16 of Bondo. Needless to say, we're gonna skip it. Volvo that nobody wants to work on. What's your thoughts, guys? Am I sleeping on a few cars. Should I look for different stuff? One of my main buyers said he don't think he's interested in Hyundai and Kias anymore, and I can't blame him. I've always been scared of them. Oh, I need a new truck. Kind of sets up too high for my liking. No gooseneck. Too many miles. 230. Good looking truck though. Too fast. Too furious. Bet you that little WRX is fun to drive. You know it's a manual. Yep. Decent little car. Tinted windshield. 108 on the miles. Not bad. I like that truck, but it's not a diesel. So we don't even need it. Let's I don't think there's too many more cars on my list. That's the incoming row. We might go look in it real quick. The auction's not till tomorrow, so they still have some cars incoming. I like these old Malibus, so I'm gonna go check this one out. Although I see Bondo. Never mind. Crazy. They can't pull that out and work it a little better than that. How many miles did it have on it anyway? 191. Alright, so let's peek at the Mazda, Sierra, maybe the Explorer, maybe the Fusion. We'll see. Let's start at the back, work our way forward. It's probably easier like that. Oh, there's a little H3. I walked right by it. Had an H3 one time. I really liked it, except my only complaint was my feet were too big to drive it. It needs probably $400 or so in body work. Super nasty. 185. See if the air works. Air works. Oh. Looks like it's got the paint and the base coat and got silver. Yep, awesome. So I'm kind of interested in this. You know, it's got, that tire's new. One's not new, but it's not terrible. Matches the other side rear, and that matches the other side front. So on cars like this, if you can get this car for under $1,000, put under $500-$600 in painting the front end, oil change. Hopefully it doesn't need anything else. So you'll have about $1,700 in it. $2,850, $2,950. Not much of a profit there, but Still might be some underlying things you're not seeing. Like, we'll go ahead and paint that since we're painting. I don't know. We'll see. I will add it to the watch list. Don't need that in my life. Miles just sell good for me. $185. Airworks. Add that to the watch list. Little buffing. Polish the headlights. Not bad. She's dead. Good looking truck though. How many miles? 208. I don't know. It sounds like it's got a lifter tick. Sounds more than it would if it was an exhaust leak. Little Mazda. Automatic. Smoker. Seat tore, or carpet tore up. Oh, that car stinks. Typical Chrysler product. Sunrise F-150. Clean. That's water. Let's see what we got. Dead. Dead. Oh, bread and butter. Love them. Ford Flex. Sunrise Acceptance. So it's a repo. Not terrible. Faded paint or carpet. Blend door clicking. How many miles we got? The menu button. $236. I don't know if I could show on this one. $236 is a marketplace sell for me. I can't sell that to any of my dealers. These are great third row vehicles. Oil pressure light. There's a better picture of that oil pressure light. Again, if it was just a water pump, might be interested in taking a chance on it, but I can't. I don't want to put a motor in one of these, especially with 230,000 miles, or an oil pump. Maybe it's just oil pressure switch, but with those miles, like I said, you know, I can't sell that to one of my dealers. I have to sell it on Marketplace. This would be an ideal truck if it was a diesel. It's a 6.2 gas burner. It's either a government truck or TVA. Don't know if that's the same thing, but I would love to have one of these to stay hooked up to my 40-foot trailer. Basic. Does have power windows. It's got the aux switches. Rubber floor. I would probably put cat skin leather or a knockoff leather in it, just because it's easier to clean, and I would of course go black. Other than that, that would be an ideal truck for me. I don't have to have all the amenities. Of course, I would lose the camper because I would need a gooseneck in the back of it, but that's pretty neat. All right, guys. Well, I think that wraps up my day here at Chattanooga Auto Auction previewing. I have no in-ops to view this week. We've already looked at all of our watch lists. Hopefully I'll get home and get y'all back in the loop on the vehicles I bought last week, which was the four-wheel drive Ford truck, 3.7 V6, and the orange Taurus that needed a water pump. So yeah, if there's anything y'all want to see, anything that I'm missing, more information that you would like, what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, just comment. Like, share, comment. Thank you, guys and girls. All right, before I let y'all go, I'm gonna run through these GSA trucks and see if they have any diesels. So we've got a 15 and up Chevrolet. I'm guessing it's not a diesel because it does not say Duramax on the hood. Quick way to find out. Unleaded. So that's probably a 6.0 truck. Got a Warn winch wireless mount. I say 6.0. This is probably the 6.6 gas, right? 148,000 miles. No. I don't see a sticker, but that's the old 6.0. All right, we got a Ram, but it's got a Hemi. Nobody wants that. But these are good heavy duty trucks. They make somebody some good rigs. Another Chevy. Dodge. Oh, see, this is what I need. 6.7 Power Stroke. Basic, no frills. Oh yeah, diesel tank in the back. That'd work good for my tractor at home, but I couldn't use it because I need a gooseneck, and looks like it would protrude out. Good heavy duty bumper. Guys, I don't know when this one's coming up for auction, but this is what I need. Let's see if I can see. It's going to be a 22 model with it's dead. She's dead. No oil change sticker, so I don't know how many miles it's got. I do like it though. I do like it. This one has the full Warn winch. Big bumper on the front. Not deleted, does not look like. Well, looks like it's got some flashing lights in it. Yeah, I will definitely try to watch out for that truck. A tree recently fell on my 11 Duramax, so it's still drivable, it's fixable, but if I can upgrade to a lower mileage truck, why not? 1500. Well, that's a neat little truck. That'd be a good little pawpaw truck. Little four-wheel drive, regular cab. You'd have to get rid of this ugly console. I just want to see if it's a V8 or 6-cylinder. It's got the manual four-wheel drive shifter in the floor. Uh-oh. It's gonna be a 6-banger. Only got tree wires on one side. All right, here we go. I wonder if this is I guess this is a government truck too. 3500. Oh yeah, this is me. Vinyl floor, black vinyl seats. 200,000 miles. It says 2-wheel drive, so I'm guessing it's, yep, 4-wheel drive. Oh yeah, I could use this. TVA, awesome. Awesome. Guessing TVA don't delete. Nope. Of course, you would have to get these tuned and deleted, which would cost a good bit, but that would be an awesome truck to have. All you need to do is put some non-generic wheels and tires on it. Let it roll. 4-wheel drive, 3500 diesel. Nice. All right, guys, what would y'all rather have, the 3500 diesel or the F250 crew cab 6.7 diesel? Another Chevy, another Hemi Dodge F-150. And one more diesel. This one does not have the auxiliary tank in the back. It's got good tires on it. Four-wheel drive, 158 on the miles. A little rough running there. No lights on the dash. I like the inverter. That's neat. I used to need a printer in my truck, and that would work great. Warren winch. I like this, guys. No need in popping the hood. I know none of the TVA trucks are deleted. When they do have that sale, though, maybe I'll have some money saved up. Look at this 2500 HD Duramax 4-wheel drive. Please be black vinyl. Nope. This one actually smells new. 173,000 miles. Smooth. No lights on the dash. Rubber floor, basic. Coolant level low, that's not good. We will pop the hood just to peek. Good looking truck though. I didn't catch the year. Probably a 17 through a 19. 19. Nope, not deleted. Coolant's not terribly low. Clean truck. When these do come up for sale, I will be more in depth on looking at them, looking underneath, whatever it needs. Again, guys, if y'all need just basic work trucks, these are some nice vehicles. So what do you think? 19 2500. The 21 3500 Chevrolet, or the F-250 with the Power Stroke. What do y'all guys think? Let me know in the comments. See you on the next one, ladies and gentlemen.